Hi, and welcome back to my channel. On this episode, we went go-karting. And if you've never been go-karting before, you want to watch this episode. A go-kart is essentially this miniature automobile with a lawnmower engine on the back that powers it. And it is absolutely fun, at times maybe a little dangerous. As large as the DC metro area is, there are not a lot of go-kart tracks. And this is a track that we went to in Bladensburg, Maryland, which is about the closest track you'll find in the DC metro area. Now, the reason why I pan the camera around is to let you know that this area is not only hard to find, but it's a little bit sketchy. My channel specializes in fun and interesting things for individuals and families to do in the DC metropolitan area. So if you're looking for something unique and interesting, check out my channel for dozens of new ideas. As far as cost is concerned, this is about right. You're gonna pay $9 or $10 for about 8 laps. So really, if you're there with, say, 4 people, expect to pay $100, and you're gonna get around, 2 times on the track, total of 16 laps. And it goes quickly, so be careful because your money will be spent awfully quick. Now, while I didn't find that the neighborhood was the safest, I did find that the folks there were pretty courteous and they were respectful and they took their job fairly seriously, so I felt comfortable with the staff there. However, the neighborhood, that's an entirely different story. Now, if you have kids like me, they're going to want to drive the go-kart, not just be a passenger. There are height restrictions, so make sure that before you go there, you tell your kids you're going to go there, you make sure you measure them that they fit the height restriction, because if they're below 54 inches, they're not going to be able to drive. As with all mechanical equipment, especially when it involves a motor that is being used over and over again, some go-karts go faster than others. If you really are interested in, say, passing other people and getting a really good lap time, don't just rush off into the first car. I recommend you stand back, take a look at the go-karts, find out which one is performing the best, and then get into that car, because passing other people is all part of the fun. And they have little bumpers around, so if you bump into each other and you get into a little wreck, it's not the end of the world. But if you have a high performing car, you're going to be able to pass others and it's going to feel awfully good. Go-karting is, in my opinion, lots of fun. The only downside about this is 9 laps for, say, $10, or 8 laps for $10. It goes by really quickly, so you can easily spend a good $40 in about a half hour, because it doesn't really take that long to go around the track. And if you go there with others, it enhances the experience and it's a greater degree of competition. So especially if you go there with your kids, you can pass them and you can talk trash and the kids really enjoy it. I would couple this with another event like, say, go-kart and ice cream or something else. This is the look your son gives you when you pass another driver talking trash. For the most part, I enjoyed my time there. Keep in mind that you're driving around a track at around 20 miles to 30 miles an hour with kids who don't know the rules of the road or don't really know not to cut people off like this. But the good thing is that these vehicles, again, are designed to take a licking and keep on ticking. So even if you get into a little accident, it's not the end of the world. No one's really going to get hurt. Again, enjoyed my time there. I'd recommend it. Definitely try to look on Groupon and use the coupon if you can. But even if you don't have the coupon, you want to go here with a few people, spend $100, it's well worth your time. I also like the fact that it has a little stadium area, so if you have somebody who doesn't want to go go-karting, they can just sit there and watch and take pictures and do whatever it is they do in the stand. But I definitely recommend you take a chance and get on the track.